Hey folks, Mad Black up in your face again with some more pro-black commentary. You know what? I really don't care that former President Lacefront got his house raided down there in was it in Florida in Mar-a-Lago, but I find it very interesting the just the reaction by a lot of these right wingers over this FBI raiding Trump's house. It's hilarious. And I can't tell you just how hypocritical it is for all these fools to now be talking about defund the FBI. Now you want a law enforcement agency to be defunded. Now, when black people or people on the quote unquote liberal side were calling for a defunding of the police, you folks came out in full force to attack anybody saying that. You didn't want anyone to say something like that. That was considered an attack on law enforcement. Even though people would fully explain what they meant when they said defund the police department. Stop giving these fools more and more money. Talking about I'm giving you money for training, even though all they're doing is increasing their salaries and increasing their budgets and increasing their profits, and they're still doing the wrong thing. They're still training their police officers to kill people. So, but now the conservative side is out here saying that we need to defund the FBI, and not because the FBI killed somebody, not because the FBI put their knee on somebody's neck, not because the FBI choked someone to death on the street on camera, and not because the FBI busted into somebody's house and just opened fire and murdered them. No, because the orange lace front buffoon got his house raided. One of his many houses, by the way. Not even like that's his only house or his only residence. One of his houses got raided by the FBI, and you mayonnaise mutants are having a meltdown on social media. Some of you fools are sending him bomb threats. I think one fool actually ran into an FBI office and got popped. So you fools have lost your mind once again. What is it about Mr. Lacefront that has you guys in such a stranglehold, or he has such a hold over your minds? What is it? You fools will riot. You will call for the defunding of the FBI. You want to cause a civil war. What is it about this fool that you love so much? He doesn't speak for you. He's not an advocate for you. He really doesn't even care about you. You're useful idiots for him to have some power and to pretend that he is in political office. You're basically paying him. You guys are basically geeking him up to just be a big ass troll 24/7 and walk around and strut like a peacock and act as if he's doing something useful. He hasn't really done anything. Nothing really of any real use or any lasting has had any lasting effect. And I mean that. And I know there's some black people who support Trump as well. Uh, I mean, I can't. There's nothing I can really do for you folks. A lot of you folks are messed up in the head to begin with, but there's nothing really special about Donald Trump. The only good thing about Donald Trump is, like I said before in one of my other videos, he upset the apple cart for a lot of these corporate elected officials on both the Democratic and the Republican side. And I enjoyed seeing that. I enjoyed seeing these two fight against each other because that did the Trump years. It did take some heat off of us. I'm talking about Black Americans for a while because people were so worried about Trump, and he spent so much time shooting darts at immigrants and everybody else. Everyone stopped paying attention to us for a little while. But you notice as soon as Biden got in office, everything went right back to normal. And it was back to shitting on black people again. You notice that? That's why I wasn't so keen on Biden becoming the new president. I'd rather have Trump been in there. Because like I said, at least, not 100%, but at least some of the pressure got taken off of us. Now, with Biden in there, everything just went right back to business as usual. And we started getting fucked over again, and dumb black people started believing in the Democratic Party and getting nothing in return. But back to the mayonnaise mutants, though, it's funny seeing them get mad and get, usually it's just their neck that's red, but now they're getting red in the face over this whole Trump getting raided. It's funny to me seeing that, seeing them get mad and get all blustered and yelling and frothing at the mouth and dripping opioids out of their nose and mouth and whatnot. It's funny seeing that. But like I said, it's not like the FBI actually killed somebody. It's not like a situation with like Breonna Taylor where they ran up in somebody's house and shot somebody. Now I wonder what would these fools do if the FBI ran up in Trump's house and shot and killed Melania Trump? Then what would they do? Then you would see these conservatives saying that we need to really take away and defund the FBI. But if the same situation happened to the same thing that happened to Melania Trump, to Breonna Taylor happened to Melania Trump, that would be very interesting to see. Even though I know they wouldn't do that because they don't run up in white people's house and start shooting. That's even if they were poor white people. If the Trumps were poor white people, they wouldn't run up in their house shooting like that. That's only done for black people just for no reason whatsoever. And it's ridiculous that none of those devils have been actually charged yet. I know people saw the federal government making some charges, but really it was just they're charging people for making a bad warrant or the no-knock warrant. They're not charging the devils that actually roll up in the house and did the shooting, which is ridiculous, by the way. But like I said, back to the mayonnaise mutants once again. The FBI has been terrorizing the black community for decades now, and these devils have said absolutely nothing about that. The FBI has destabilized a lot of our black organizations. They've spied on us. They've participated, if not been the sole proprietors of assassinations within the black community and black organizations. Okay? They've made false allegations against the whole black community. First, with the whole saying we got black identity extremists, all that nonsense, or coming out and trying to destabilize us with any of our groups, whether it be the Black Panthers, the NAACP, the Nation of Islam, or just any black group. They've come out and helped to destroy those groups and helped to assassinate some of their leaders. But now, just because these devils have kind of turned on one of their own and just raided his house, like I said, it's not like anything's ever been done to him yet. They went in his house and searched for some stuff. Now all of a sudden we're supposed to be upset with the FBI? No, I'm glad when these devils turn on each other. I'm glad when they go after their own. Keep it on, keep on keeping on. I hope they look up under Trump's toupee and find some drugs under there too and put his ass in jail. That will be funny. I doubt they'll ever do that because, like I said, devils like him they never get punished. Not in the world of politics or the world of the law. Maybe spiritually or some sort of karmic law, maybe he'll be punished. But for the most part, he's just going to run around and continue doing whatever demonic deals he's always been doing. So don't get your hopes up of this orange bastard going to prison. But we shall see how things go. You folks let me know. Are you guys upset about Trump's house getting raided? Do you guys give a damn? With all the nonsense and the real world problems that we're going through, do you give a damn that one of his many rich houses got raided? I know I don't. And really, you mayonnaise mutants who are smoking your meth pipes and injecting your opioids, you shouldn't give a damn either. You're upset about Trump's house getting raided while you're sitting in the trailer park and living dusty and not taking a bath and messing around with your cousins and your sisters and whatnot. You need to worry about stuff like that and not worry about what's going on with Trump. Take some personal responsibility and get your own lives together instead of worrying about what a celebrity is doing. How about that? You folks let me know how you feel about it in the comments section. Anyway, Mad Black, and I will be back on my foot on these devils' back.